Hello, and welcome to my project walkthrough. This is Stephen Walters, and this is a little bit about FOREFIT. So, just to give a brief overview of what the project is, I went ahead and I made a simple e commerce site for a fictional golf apparel company that goes by the name of FOREFIT. So, going on to the next slide. So yeah, like I mentioned, I decided to create a simple e-commerce site for a fictional store named FOREFIT. I golf a lot, and so I wanted to build a website for something that I'm passionate about. The website was made primarily using HTML and CSS, really focusing on the front end development. I did, however, have a little bit of JavaScript, but not nearly as much as the HTML and CSS. Um, so one thing that I do want to mention is in my first project deliverable, I mentioned that I'm really interested in front end development. Back end development, I don't really have a whole lot of experience in, but I wanted to try and incorporate it a little bit. So for this project, I incorporated the login feature that we've learned. So I've used the Google login feature for this website. I think one reason why I'm more focused in front end is because I'm more familiar with it. So I think trying to incorporate the back end stuff still helps like expand my knowledge and really introduce me to that because it is something that I want to learn more about. So this was a good way to do that. Another thing that I want to mention is that I made a couple changes from my first deliverable. So the theme shifted from a luxurious feel to a more like outcast, unique brand, a little more out there. And instead of drawing inspiration from the original two sites that I referenced, which was Apple and Rose Island, I took some inspiration from current existing golf apparel brands. For example, Good Good Golf is a YouTube group that I'll occasionally watch. This is what their site looks like. And then another company that was on Shark Tank a couple years ago, known as Bad Birdie, is another golfing apparel brand. And I just like the look and feel of these two sites. So I hope to be able to like incorporate that and kind of just get an understanding or a feel similar to theirs. And for this project, my wife helped a little bit. I did all the coding and software development and stuff, but she is a graphic designer, so she helped create a logo and just help me walk through and figure out what the best layout for this site would look like. So now jumping into the project design. To come up with it, we did a couple different like mock-ups. We started off doing like a dry erase mock-up, just get something out there, get a feel. And once we came up with a design that we liked, we then jumped into Figma, and those ones are a little hard to see, but here we can see the homepage mockup, shop mockup, and the about page. These were the three tabs that I created for the site. And yeah, this was just done through Figma, just a way for me to get a feel for what I liked, what looked good, and what didn't. For the project challenges and opportunities, I think the project went pretty smoothly, but as mentioned, I think that the Google implementation was sort of a struggle. It was nice having like the background from previous assignments in this class, but it was still a little intimidating. And just like being able to like replicate the look of the mock-ups that we had that I thought would be a challenge, and it did prove to be a challenge for a couple of the things that I have on the site. And then here's website navigation, which I'll jump into in just a minute. But real quick, just some final remarks before I jump into actually showing off the code and website and stuff like that. I think that this was just a really valuable learning experience. I think that it really allowed me to like apply my front end development skills, but it also was able to push me to explore some more background and integration. So yeah, overall, I think that this was a great project, and I'm happy with how it came out. So Jumping into what the code looks like, I just use Visual Studio Code. And here we have the three tabs, the home page, the about page, and the store page, along with their CSS. Good. Again, everything was done primarily with these two languages. And again, yes, I had some help with like the building logo through graphic designer and stuff like that, but all the coding was me, so there was no help on that part. And then now, after looking a little bit at the code, here is what the actual website looks like. So here we have the home page. Over here we can see the mock. So I think I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I think it came out pretty well. It's fully interactable. All these products you can click on. They'll take you to the shop. Up here is the logo, as well as our big logo up here. So here we have a hyperlink to our shop page. Again, it's fully interactable. Whenever you hover over a product, it'll highlight, show you that you're actually viewing it. And then we have the About Us page up here as well. And yeah, just wanted to try and make it feel as legit as possible to a full functioning apparel store, golf apparel store. So like we have a little About Us. We have like a new edition drop. And along with here, we have just another way to search for different things. Say you want a polo, click this and it'll take you straight back to the shop. And up here in the right side is the Google integration. So we can test that now. And then up here, we'll get the welcome back, Steven, letting us know that our login was successful. And yeah, that's a little bit about my project. Again, I think it was a great learning experience, and I'm excited to add it to my portfolio, and I hope to make some more projects more in the future. So yeah, thank you very much.